A man challenged me. He was a professor at an Eastern college. And he said to me, "Neville, you say that imagining creates reality. Well, here is a pencil. It is a yellow pencil. Make it red." And I said, "Go and paint it. Paint the pencil. Go into the back room and paint it red. You can make it red." But he insisted. He had come to get the better of me. "No, you make it red." And I said, "Did I tell you I was going to make anything? Everything is possible to imagination. I can imagine it red." "But it isn't red," he said. "To you it isn't. But it is red to me. I say it is red." And tomorrow perhaps you will lose this pencil and find one just like it, and you are going to find a red one. You go back to your college and teach them all your little things that you know concerning what Aristotle said, what Plato said, what all the others who are blind said. I am telling you only about the Bible. And the Bible tells me that whatever I believe comes to pass, if I can believe it. Whatever I ask in prayer, believing, the same comes to pass. But can I believe it when reason denies it and my senses deny it? Can I give my belief sensory vividness and give it all the tones of reality? That is the test, not the pencil. The test is faith. Can you believe in the unseen state before it becomes visible, and remain faithful to it? For we are told, He calls things that are not seen as though they were seen, and the unseen become seen. For we walk by faith and not by sight. If I must first see it before I believe it, I am not walking by faith. I am merely accepting appearances. Faith begins where appearances deny it. The moment I ask, "How will it happen?" I have left faith and entered anxiety. For I am told I have ways and means you know not of. My ways are past finding out. You are told, "Have no anxiety about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let all your requests be made known to God." For the question was never, can you make the pencil red? The question was, can you accept it as red while it appears yellow? The professor thought he was testing imagination. He never realized that imagination was testing him. For the man who must first see it before he believes it has already failed the test. And perhaps tonight it is testing you. Do you believe it, or don't you believe it?